Today we're going to talk about how vegan bodies can come in all shapes and sizes. Hey, this is Jen from Epic, Empower People, Empower Change, where we give you plant-based health and money tips. Two of these items are not a fruit. You pick it out. I'm sure it's crossed your mind when you see a vegan that might have a larger body type versus a skinny vegan that is so small. And you're like, they're both vegans. How is this possible? Okay, so let's go ahead and push the word vegan to the side. And let's talk body and how the body really works with food, period. All right, as a registered nurse, I have to put this plug in there. This video is not talking about anyone that has a medical conditions, not hypothyroidism, polycystic ovarian syndrome, all right, or any other type of medical condition. This video is solely talking about those who have no medical condition, but yet they have weight gain with a vegan eating lifestyle. So what is fat on the body? Fat is just extra food that you ate. That's it in a nutshell, all right? So if a person has more fat on their body, it's just because there is an extra caloric or calorie intake of food that the body is like, all right, I'm not gonna use this right now, so I'm just gonna put it right here for later. I'm gonna put it right here for later, or I'm gonna put it back here for later. Some of us have that issue, I know, me too. All right, so the body's just doing what it's designed to do. If you give it extra food, it's going to store it, okay? So now let's go ahead and bring that vegan word back into the picture. You're wondering, why are all of these vegan people different shapes and sizes? Talking about the different sizes, it has everything to do with the caloric intake or the extra food that they're eating, all right? It's not rocket science. It's not like, oh, this is complicated to try to figure out. It's just extra food. Now, some larger vegans or smaller vegans with high metabolism, maybe they're eating and their body just digests it really fast. Either one could be eating high calorie foods that are vegan. Well, what could be vegan that's high calorie? Bread, donuts, muffins, candy bars. I can keep going on and on about it. There are so many delicious, sugary, high carb vegan foods out there. And yeah, if you're vegan and you're eating those things, you're going to retain the weight, which makes your body a lot larger, okay? So if you see someone that's super skinny and they're vegan, they could either have a high metabolism, even minus the vegan word, they just have a high metabolism, or they could be eating just more whole vegan foods like whole foods or low carb vegan foods, and they're just monitoring it more closely. It doesn't mean that somebody's wrong for doing it. It's just the way they eat. Other things that could make a person larger, regardless of being vegan or not, are just consuming a lot of processed foods. There are tons of processed vegan foods out there that if you're eating too much of it, again, your body's gonna be like, stick that joker right here, and it's just stuck on your body until you burn it. Speaking of burning, some vegans exercise, some vegans don't. It's everyone's decision, your choice. I know so many beautiful vegans out there that come in all shapes and sizes, and everyone just has their way of living. I always say, my family chose a plant-based health eating lifestyle because of what was going on the inside of our bodies. We were getting blood work done that showed our cholesterol and our triglycerides and everything else was just out of whack. So we swapped to plant-based, pescatarian for so many years, but we eat a high consumption of plant-based foods and we pretty much eat vegan 95% of the time. But what I want people to always focus on is what's going on the inside. Now, you can have a larger vegan, you can have a skinny vegan, and their blood work is going to be telling how their body is functioning. You want to definitely lower your risk of heart disease, the #1 killer in America. So overall, yes, you're going to always see vegans in different shapes and sizes. So just remember, it's all about the caloric intake or the extra food that they're consuming. So there should be no fat shaming, no judgment based on someone's body type. What really matters is what's going on the inside of their bodies. It doesn't mean that they're not healthy. They're just eating extra food, but it may be still healthier in the long run for them versus a person that's just eating anything, meat, processed foods, sugary foods, high carbs, and their body on the inside is really downhill. So I hope you understand, in short, why there are different sizes of vegans. Just like there's different sizes of anybody eating any type of lifestyle, the word vegan doesn't make a difference. What I want you to do is make sure you're eating a lot of whole foods. Make sure you're eating a high consumption of that plant-based food so it can make you healthier. So when you get your blood work done, the doctor can give you a thumbs up and not the fear of death because you need to change your way of eating. If you like this type of content, like and subscribe down below so you can get some amazing more plant-based health tips as well as money tips to keep you empowered. All right, bye.